we brought you the story of the Dr. Ruth Segomotsi Municipality District Municipality in the Northwest, who has millions, which has, I should say, millions in unspent municipal grant money. Now, National Treasury wants back approximately 150 million rand of unspent money back before the 19th of November. But what are the opposition parties in the municipality saying? ENCA's Michael Apple is following that story and joins us live from our newsroom. Mike, give us an update on this particular municipality.
Well, Oli, it's interesting that in the wake of all of this, there is a continuing narrative within this particular district that VBS and the money that Treasury wants back, 158.1 million, it's the straw that broke the camel's back, but this is a municipality in a district that's been struggling for years. My specific questions to the various political parties, the ANC, the regional task team that's in place there, from Dr. RSM, the DA and the EFF, all had an opportunity to answer one simple question. What do you believe is the state of service delivery in this district? It's a very simple question. The ANC, the RTT, the regional secretary, answered it in this way, saying he doesn't want to thumb-suck any information. He's waiting on a report that the RTT is moving around from district to district, and that they're going to be awaiting this report to look at the level of service delivery and the concerns around that for the community. And then he said something interesting, and potential voters. Click, light bulb moment. These are your voters going into the elections next year. You better start looking after them properly, or they're going to use the one commodity that they have against you, which is their vote. The EFF has said that they have it on good authority that this municipality, the district, come December, could potentially face a situation similar to the West Rand, where they may not be able to pay salaries. They have been told in council that all sanitation projects, there's such a backlog of 2 years, they have no money, that there's a backlog. There's going to be a freeze put on sanitation projects within that district for 2 years. So they lost 150 million to VBS. Treasury says they want an additional 158 million in those conditional grants back. So this is a municipality that owes Eskom, the Naledi local municipality, which is under administration, which falls under Dr. RSM, owes Eskom 280 million rand. It can little afford to pay any of its debts back at the moment. The DA also says the council I spoke to lives in Coleridge, which is one of the areas I visited. You'll have seen the visuals yesterday. That is where sewage is flowing down through the streets, and there's piles of rubbish as high as tall as I am. And he knows all too well the situation that they're living in there. He says all they can do is take recommendations to council. They're not in the majority there. If nothing happens, there's very little they can do. I will tell you, though, that the EFF sponsored a motion to have the municipal manager and the mayor suspended within the district. When the council met last week, Thursday, there was a disruption of this council meeting to table this report and it's just pure allegations at the moment, but there were councillors that sprayed pepper spray in the air conditioning units. That went into the chamber. It stopped the meeting from going ahead, ergo no suspension of anybody. That council meeting is supposed to go ahead, I think, in this coming week, so we'll see if there's some movement on that. But a lot of frustration within the opposition parties that there's no movement, as we've seen from the West Rand example. The man who signed the documents that gave away 77 million rand to VBS, he remains in his job. I'm sure he got his salary in October, when a lot of councillors did not. And I think the situation remains the same in a lot of other districts.
Michael Apple, thank you very much giving us an update on one of the other municipalities that's in the Northwest province now, Dr. Ruth Mompati Municipality, which as well gave monies to the failed VBS Bank. Coming up.